Hey there, Jonas BoxMonkey here, and today I'm going to be reviewing another ukulele, which I got for free in the mail. It's another cheap ukulele from the same company, which is called Gear Best. And I'm happy to be reviewing it because I like cheap ukuleles. And at the end of the video, I will be giving away a free ukulele to somebody in the street, which is the ukulele that I used in my last review. You might recognize it, so I'm giving it away because I have this extra ukulele and it'll be more useful to somebody else. And I'll be playing a little game. This is the first time I do ukulele giveaway, so for next time, you guys can tell me in the comments how you want me to give a ukulele away. There are many games we could play. Who do you want me to give it to? So, let's start with the most important things. It looks like watermelon. Now that's one thing you can't beat. That's pretty cool. I've never had a ukulele that looked quite as much like a watermelon. So I've got to give them that. Now let's see how it sounds. This is how it came in the box. This is how it is tuned. So of course the first thing you'd like to do is to tune it, but no, there's one thing that's funner than tuning a ukulele. It's playing with an untuned ukulele and seeing what you can do with it. So the tuning that the ukulele came in was very traditional A sharp, G sharp, B, D sharp tuning. Very complicated but very traditional tuning, I assure you. I'm sure you've heard it before. Somewhere, in some country, maybe? No? Anyway, let's see what we can do with it without changing the tuning. Today I'm going to be comparing it to my other ukulele, which you know from my other videos. That way you can compare it and you can see which sound you prefer. I actually like this watermelon ukulele pretty much. So once you've gotten over the fact that what you're holding is in fact not a watermelon but a ukulele, you can start to play it and see what it sounds like. Firstly, this ukulele is made of basswood, so it's made entirely of wood. Everything, which is pretty good. The tuning pegs are very stable. They don't come untuned. It'll stay tuned for a while. It's made in China, of course. It has good fret action, which means, it's not, the strings aren't too high off the fretboard. They're pretty close, which is good because that means they don't wobble around. I've seen better, but I've seen a lot worse. So this is pretty good. There's no cutting parts. The metal here is very nice and smooth. No cutting parts or anything. So pretty good finish from this point of view. But there is one big problem about this ukulele. So this might just be mine. I might have gotten unlucky, but some of the strings, see it's tuned up now. This one especially when you play downwards, it buzzes. And so I was wondering, why does this buzz? And I was looking, where is the source of this buzzing? And it's pretty obvious. Look, the soundboard is actually unglued a little bit here, is unglued from the body. So that can't work. It's a very simple little problem though, so it's easy to solve. In fact, I've had a friend actually solve this by just putting tape on it, just a big piece of tape, and that's it. But might not be the first thing you want to do with a new ukulele. Yet, it's very cheap, and it sounds pretty good actually, and it looks very cool, so it might be worth it to buy this ukulele. You just need to repair it if yours has the same problem. So I'm going to try this and I'll tell you how it sounds afterwards. So I'm back and I just put a piece of transparent tape on here, fat tape, and there we go. It's repaired, it doesn't buzz anymore, and it's as simple as that. So, sorry, this might not be the first thing you want to do with a ukulele, but this is an honest review, and this is how it came. You might be lucky it might not have this, but if it does, well, you know, it's just a piece of tape. Maybe it might be worth it because the ukulele costs $25 only. So, and the piece of tape costs 1 cent. And if you want to actually do it more professionally, you could just put a little bit of glue, wood glue, instead of this piece of tape. But I was too lazy for that. So let's try it out and see how it compares to the other one now that it works. Marty bum, I see you frown, and it's like looking down the barrel of a gun, and it goes off. And out come all these words. Oh, there's a very pleasant sight to you, one that I much prefer. It's one that laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, we had to get things off the ground, and it was up, up and away. Oh, but it's real hard to remember that on a day like today, when you're all argumentative. You got the face on. Laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, we had to get things off the ground, and it was up, up and away. Oh, but it's real hard to remember that on a day like today, when you're all argumentative and you got the face on. So one thing is obvious from these recordings. You noticed that this sound sounds very strong, resonates very nicely, because since it's round like a watermelon, you actually have this big space here, and this big resonance space, and this whole space you can hit anywhere, and anywhere will sound good. Whereas on a ukulele with a more traditional shape like this one, well, it sounds less good because you have this small space here. Doesn't sound like anything really, and you have to go all the way here and hit here for it to start sounding a little bit good. So that's one big advantage of this watermelon shape. Who would have thought that it would actually bring anything for it to have a watermelon shape? But look at this. So I forgot to make a conclusion. Here's a conclusion. A few hours later, and I'm tired. It's late out night. But to sum it up, this ukulele is a good ukulele for this price. Really, it has a nice sound. I've never heard a ukulele with such a good sound at such a low price. You usually get really bad sounds. But you have to be ready to maybe tape it closed or to glue it. So have some tape ready, and if that's okay with you, then take it. And with a nice big resonance chamber, because of its nice watermelon shape. They also have it in a few other shapes. A few other designs like kiwi and things like this. Anyway, I'll put a link to this to the website where you can buy this right under here. And yeah, pretty good ukulele for what it is. Might be worth it. And I know this website has pretty expensive shipping costs to Europe, so probably the price will go up and it might not be worth it in Europe anymore. Up to you. But the shipping prices are good in the US, just a few dollars. So Definitely, if you're in the US, this is worth it. And if you're in Europe, it might be up to you. Depends if you really want a watermelon ukulele with a nice flick zone. So here we are in Geneva with my friend Flo, who thinks I'm crazy because I'm talking to my camera. Here's the lake, and here's a bunch of people for our first ukulele giveaway, where we're going to give this ukulele to one person, but we have to make sure that it's somebody who's interested in learning ukulele. So we have a little sign, so the person has to sing a song for us, and if somebody sings a song for us, then they get a free ukulele and a free ukulele lesson, which I will give them at their house or wherever. We'll see if we find somebody. So Linda's here, and she saw our sign, and she actually wants to learn the ukulele.
It's a song that I sing for kids. I'm a nanny, so they will really like it.
Great.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I will have movements with it too.
Perfect. Okay. That's even better.
2 krokodillen en een orang-oetan. 2 hele kleine visjes en een grote adelaar. Een kat, een muis, een olifant en niemand die ontbreekt. Alleen, je ziet de dinosaurus niet. Thank you.
Yay! Great, well you get a free ukulele.
Oh wow, that's so awesome.
This is for you.
Thank you. I don't know how to play it, but
I'll give you a lesson, and that way, and then you can teach your children,
yeah,
or you can sing with them.
Definitely take it with me. Wow, that's so fun. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much.
So here,
Jonas?
This is, yes.
Thank you.
Jonas, you said Linda.
Yeah.
For the next ukulele giveaway, I'll be giving away either this ukulele or another ukulele like this in the street. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas on how I should choose who I should give it to and how I should give it. That'll be fun. And if you like these videos and these reviews and this music, you can subscribe to my channel. Also, just below, just where the comments are, there's a subscribe button. It's free. So, yeah, bye.